75 Springbank Road in WOLLERT. My name is Robert Ozzimo. I proudly represent the company of Harcourts, Rata and Co. And joined here today by some of my award-winning colleagues in blue sugar. The auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price as the auctioneer. I'll indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provides for fines for such conduct. The rules permit for vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. The contract of sale has been on display prior to today's auction. We call for a 10% deposit upon the fall of the hammer and the signing of that contract here today, with a balance to be paid at settlement in a flexible 30 to 90 days time. All in all, quite a straightforward contract. Everything is in here, everything's quite clear. It's been my highest recommendation what we offer for your consideration and competition here today. I don't propose to go on and on. I know that we've kept you waiting before we got underway here today, so I do want to get to the important part, the exciting part of today's proceedings, the part where you get to stake your claim and mark your territory. The market is on the move, an opportunity for any first home buyer, an opportunity for any investor, a great opportunity for the downsizers among us here today to get into the market and ride that wave of capital growth that we're experiencing at the moment, rather than hesitate, wait and have to pay that capital growth down the track. You've got the opportunity to get that job done right here, right now, buyers. Where can I see a fair and reasonable starting bid for 75 Springbank? Who'd like to start us off? I don't mind the call. Start me where you like. It's only, sorry? At I was going to say, it's only fair you kept me waiting. I kept you waiting. At 490,000, we're up and running now at 90. At 490,000, fairly been offered. There's the competition, the opportunity with you all at 90 now at 490 the bid. At 490,000, fairly been offered now at 490 the bid. At 490,000, first call at 490,000. Are we done at 500,000? I'll take the 10. And the same courtesy at 10 now at 500,000, even money at 10 got. Welcome to you all at 510,000. At 510,000, bid behind now at 510 the bid, and it's got to be 20 at 520 at 5. No, I'm taking 10 at 510. 20, can I say 20 now? At 520 now, and welcome back at 20 at 520,000. At 520,000, fairly been offered now at 520 and 30 now. At 530,000 and 40 the call. At 530,000, fairly been offered now at 40 got now, and welcome back at 40. At 540,000, 50 the call now at 540 the bid. At 500, I will take the 5 and the same courtesy every other buyer here today at 45. At 545,000. At 545 the bid. At 545, bids in the centre and 50 got now at 550,000. Small bids help the competition come along. Big bids buy property at 50 got. At 5.5 at 550. At 550,000, fairly been offered now at 550 the bid. At 550,000, first call at 550,000 done. At 555 at 555, lucky fives at 555. At 555,000, bid here at 555. At 559 at 559. At 559,000, fairly been offered now at 559 and 60 now. At 560,000. At 562 at 562 the bid. At 562 and 65. At 565,000 at 565 the bid. At 565,000 and 66 now at 566 and make it 70. At 566,000. At 568 now at 568,000. 70 still beacons at 9 now. At 569 at 70 got. At 570,000 at 71. At 571 the bid. At 571,000, fairly been offered now at 571 the bid. At 571,000, first call at 571. At 72 now at 572 and 3. At 573. At 573 the bid, fairly been offered now at 573,000. Emilia, we are selling, aren't we? At 573, we are on the market and selling. 74. At 75. At 76. At 576, we are on the market and selling. So if you're waiting for me to go and seek instructions, we're not doing that. I'm out here until we sell. At 576, the bid's there. The keys are there. 77 now. At 577, and the keys transferred to the centre. And 78, I had it here first. At 578.9. At 579, the bid. At 579,000, bid me now or forever. Hold your peace, because we do sell here today. At 79.5. At 579.5 now. 579, 580 got. At $580,000 the bid now. At 580 the bid. At 580,000. At 585 now. Big bids, as I said, buy property. That's how you buy. That's how you bid. At 589 now. At 589. At 589,000. 90 beckons now. At 589 the bid. At 589,000, fairly been offered. Bids there. Keys are there. We sell here today. At 589. 589 the bid. Once at 589 are we done? Second call at 590 now at 590,000.
90 and a half.
At 90 and a half at 590, 500. An easy bid to beat at half at 590,000. 500 now at 590, 500. At 590, 500, 590, 500 now. Fairly been offered on the market. We play for keeps here today. No second chances. Once the hammer falls, sold is sold. God is gone at 590 and a half. Once at 590, 500 done. Second call at 590,500.
91.
At 91 at 591 now. At 591,000.
And a half.
And a half at 91 and a half. Another easy bid to beat at 91 and a half in the bids here. The keys are here. Opportunity with you, ma'am. At 591 and a half. Are we done behind? At 591 and a half, we're done there. At 591,500, let me know soon if you're still here to buy. At 592. At 592 the bid now. At 592,093. At 593 the bid. At 593,000, fairly been offered now at 593. At $593,000. First call at 593. All done. Second call at 593 at 4. At 594 the bid. At 594 and 5. At 595. At 595,000 it might be a case of first to 6 wins. At 595,000. At 595,000 you're absolutely short. 595 in the bids here. Sold the keys at 95. And if there's no further bid we'll sell it at 595 the bid. At 595,000. First call at 595. Done. Second call, 595 the bid, done and finished. Third, final call at 595, all done, all finished, all silent and out at 595,000. We're done behind there, ma'am. Thank you very much for your bidding here today. Something tells me you're not quite done just yet, ma'am. At 595, at 595,000. Don't walk away with regret. At 596, at 596,000, at 597 now, at 597,000, at 597,000. Bids there, keys are there at 97. Let's take me to 600, see if that's the mental barrier for the competition. At 597 now, at 597,000. One last roll of the dice, surely at 97 the bid. At 500, at 598. At 598,000, at 599, at 599,000 and a half, at 599 and a half, at 599 and a half, is that correct, ma'am? At 599, 500, at 599,500, bid back here, opportunity with you, it's got to be 600 now, at 590, at 600,000, even money at that at 6, at 600, it's just a round number, ma'am, it doesn't mean anything else but that, at 600,000 and the bid's there, at 600 the bid, at 600,000, fairly been offered now. Bids there, keys are there. We sell once at 600,000. All done. Second call at 6. Done and finished. Third, final call. Even money at 6. All done. All finished. All silent out at $600,000 the bid. I know we're done behind. Ma'am, clean instructions in or out. Do I have your absolute best here today? Definitely done. Thank you so much for your spirited bidding here today. At 600,000 bids here, keys are here. We sell once, twice, third, final call at 600,000. All done, finished, silent and out. We are selling, 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 sold. Congratulations and well bid. Please join me congratulating our purchasers and our vendors here today. You've just witnessed another successful Harcourts Rata and Co auction. Have a great weekend. Stay dry. See you again soon. Thank you.